minutes after 9:30. So basically what we are doing is we are trading. Okay, welcome to the trading studio. We are ready. This is the Smart Wolf Club channel, guys. I'm your presenter, one of the coaches in the Smart Wolf Club. I have a student I'm working with, so I'm going to pull up his account and let's see if we can start taking some trades. There we go. I'm gonna go into the broker that he's using to trade. He's using FBS. If you don't have a Forex broker, there you go. So we should have entered this trade right here. So I'm just gonna enter late. This would be our, we are using a very simple strategy. We call it the color change strategy. Now you can see these are way separated here, okay? So we didn't really enter the trade. So let's go to our first, let's use our 15-minute strategy, okay? And then I will swing up live for the other strategies. Okay, we don't need this, whatever I clicked on. So this is, we are waiting for the first 15-minute candle to close. This is the 15-minute. And the asset we are trading is GBP USD, okay? So we are literally waiting for the first candle to close. The first 15-minute candle to close. It's 9:34 now, and I hope we are recording because I don't know, OBS is behaving funny here. That's what I have, but it looks like I have two. I just want to close this one. Can I close this one? Yes, let's exit that one. I do want to close this part here, this one. It won't close. This cannot be closed for some reason. Exit. Okay. So I'm just hoping this one here is recording. Our microphone, yes, it's on. Everything is on. I had some technical difficulties in our last presentation, and that's part of life. So we are recording now. So this is the first candle, okay? So the strategy is very simple. We wait for the first candle to close. Once it closes, then we go into all right, let's go to one here. We put 2 minutes. Yep, that's the 2 minute. So the 2 minute is still going. Let's log in here, and we're gonna trade both of them today. I told you guys today I'm gonna be treating you to something where we are ramping it up. So we're gonna be playing two strategies. We have two strategies that we use at 9:30 a.m. Okay, and if you wanna join the 9:30 a.m. trader, you can see, guys, our balance grew. The trade we took last time went into money. We took it after the 11 o'clock mark, and that was you can see it actually made the money. So our balance now is 843. We started this account at 840 the other day, so now it's 843. So it tells you that we actually, our trade, if you look at the history here, it did go into profitability, and you can see it's right here. This is the last trade we took, the last live we had. If you didn't watch the video, that's the video that had some technical sound was an issue, but you can see that trade made quite a lot, so it recouped our loss. You can see the profitability is actually 283, guys. Yeah, you can see that 283. Okay, so the strategy works. You can see now the numbers start showing up. I told you it has a win rate of about 50-60, and that's what we're going to use today to trade. But I want to introduce a new concept for those of you guys who are really into scalping, you know, like really scalping, okay? So for those of you who are into scalping, serious scalping, literally where you can come in and make your money the first 20 minutes or 30 minutes, or you can trade this whole day and you can trade any asset. You can use what I call the free flow trading strategy, and we're going to name that free flow. Literally what you do is you're going to use two moving averages. Okay, we have two moving averages. These are simple moving averages. Let me turn off this. Let me just turn this off, guys. Okay. So basically, what you do is you let once this is the opening candle, right? This is the opening candle here. It's a 2-minute candle. So ideally, what we do is if the candle starts on the upper section, this is the like a bullish side. You can see the 20. The blue is the 20 moving average. The red is the 200. Okay. So the market opens with a bullish candle, a green one. Okay, this is a big candle, green candle. Okay, and what you do is you're gonna enter here on the closure of that. You're gonna enter, and then you're gonna ride it. The stop loss is gonna go below that massive candle there. That's where you're gonna have your stop loss. You're gonna enter, and then the only time you're gonna take profit is when there is a color change. So like now here you see there's a color change which comes down, okay, but then it continues, so you could still be in the trade, but this is where now you're going to enter your second portion. So you're not going to enter with your entire amount. So let's say if you have 25, let's say you have 10,000 US dollars that you're trading. So here you'll enter with 5,000, okay. Now, if this candle takes out the red candle, we're going to enter for this another trade. Okay, so we're going to enter another trade here. If this candle here takes out the red candle, then we know we are going up. Okay, so we're going to enter a second portion. So we could enter with 25% of our account. So you could start with, let's say, let me bring up the board. Let me bring up a board. Okay, here you go. You can see, guys, we already taken over that candle. So in here, we should be in a trade right here. This is where we would enter for a long position. You can see right there. We would enter there, and our stop loss is going to be the bottom of this candle right there. And we're going to go up. The only time we're going to get out of this trade is when there is another color change. But you know, our first trade would still be in the money because we entered right here. You guys remember? We entered here and we are still in the trade. Okay, we didn't put a take profit because we are watching the market, but we do have a stop loss. Okay, it's time to bite an apple because it's a very important point. You must have a stop loss, guys. Okay, let's go back and see. It's not yet 9:45, it's 9:41, so our first candle has not closed. Okay. This is our opening candle right here. The 9:30 candle. It has not closed. The first 15 minutes are not over yet. So the free flow, I call it the free flow. I call it the free flow color change. If I can write today, color change free flow color change strategy. Or what we call the FFCCS. Now, if you want to learn the FFCCS, or what we call the FFCC, some of our members will call it the FFCC strategy, the FFCC strategy of trading. You can watch this channel, okay? This is gonna change your whole entire trading. It's gonna have a paradigm shift in your trading, okay? Because like now, guys, you just saw what happened, right? So we entered here, but we are still in profit because look, our stop loss was below here, okay? And you can see this is pushing down now. So hopefully it's gonna keep going. But at some point you see, because of the separation here, the 200 and the 20, when they separate like that, it's just a matter of time that they're gonna start, the 20 may start coming down to the parent. The parent is the 200. This is the mother or the parent moving average. So the 20, they will move away from each other. But when they are far, far away from each other, at some point, it's just a matter of time that they're going to decide to come back together, like here. You see, like here, they are together. You see here, they are together. When they are together like that, that is the strongest trend. So the beginning of this, where they are together like this would have been a nice trade here. If somebody entered here, this would have been a really nice run right there. You can see that, okay? So our scalpers make a lot of money when it's like that. However, you can see the 20 has separated with the 200. It's not a very big separation if you look at, sorry, I shouldn't be drawing lines all over the place. I want to cancel this, delete this line. Remove, okay, there we go. Remove that line. Remove that one. I'm just gonna remove all these. Okay, so there you go. I think you guys, it makes some sense to you. So it's a free flow. Literally what we do is we just jump in 2 minutes when the candle opens. Okay, it's 9:44 now, so we're gonna come here and let me remove this blue line. Okay. We're gonna remove that blue line. So we're gonna look at our candle. Once our candle closes, we're gonna mark the bottom and the top of the candle, and we use a rectangle. We use the rectangle tool. You can see how this is behaving. Okay, so guys, somebody is asking, what are we using? Okay, so the first candle has closed. So now we're gonna bring our rectangle tool. Here it is. And we're gonna mark the week included all the way to the bottom there. And we're gonna move this like that to 11 o'clock, because we only trade up to 11. So that's 11 o'clock right there. Okay, so that's our box, our opening range. Okay, so the 15-minute is done. And we have opened, and you can see how it looks. Okay, we can actually zoom out like that and see how this behaves. You can see how this is. So that's how it is. So you can see that's our opening range. Okay, so we're gonna wait for a breakout. Okay, we're gonna wait for the candles to break out of this. So we're gonna go down to the lower time frame. In this case, we can go to 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, or even 1 minute for some of you. Now 1 minute is pretty rapido. Rapido is rapid. So if we go to 2 minutes, you can see what we have. Okay, this is 2 minutes. So we haven't had a breakout yet. We are still in the range. Okay, so that's the 2 minutes. If we go to the 5 minute, which I normally use the 5 minutes. I like the 5 minutes. You can see, because it gives you ample time. You don't get as many opportunities as going to the lower time frames. That's the difference. The higher the time frame, of course, the less the opportunities for trading following our strategy. But if you go to, let's say, 2 minutes, you're gonna get good. 2 minutes is good timing. It's good timing. You're gonna get more opportunities. It's like almost every 8 minutes you have an opportunity to take a trade, literally, with the free flow. We see that with the free flow. It's like every 8 minutes you have an opportunity to actually take a trade. Yeah, that happens. So right now we are just waiting. This is a 2-minute chart. So we can work on the 2 minutes today and see what happens. Okay, let's give it a try, guys. Because you guys are learning. Okay, I know what's going to happen. I've done this for many years. Some of us have been online since 1998. So anything to do with online trading, Forex, crypto, stocks, options, we've been doing that. Digital marketing, now the AI stuff. I'm going to treat you guys to some AI stuff while these trades are taking place. You go to this Profit and Wellness Hub, okay? Oh, now the only issue is when I have the FBS on, my internet becomes very slow. Wherever I am, the internet is extremely slow at the moment. Let's see, okay, these capture things, I don't like them, but this is fairly easy. It's just identifying a bridge, and I think I can see this. That's all. There's only 3 bridges here. I got that right. Okay, so go to this profitandwellnesshub.com, go to the apps, and you can see there is a Forex calculator right here, and there's a time converter. So we trade 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? So some of you are always like, oh, what time is it in my local time? So if your local time, you don't know your local time, you can use that converter. We have it there for you guys, okay? So if you click the converter, you see mine is set to default to Eastern Standard Time. So right now it's 9:48 a.m. New York time or Eastern Standard Time. The market is open, it closes at 4 p.m. And of course you can see, depending on where you are, okay, if I close all these, okay, I'm closing all these, you can come and choose where you are. So if you're in Amsterdam, for example, it's 3:49 now. If you are close to, let's say, Athens in Greece, you can see it is 4:49, okay? So if you're in Auckland, New Zealand, it's 3:49 a.m. Okay, this is Auckland here, 3:49 a.m. So that's the time you'll be taking your trades, around 3 o'clock. If you're in Bangkok, some of our members are in Bangkok. They're digital nomads living in Bangkok, Thailand. It's 9:49 p.m. So these guys are trading there at night, okay? Whereas for some people in Cape Town, like one of our coaches, Malemala, with a huge group, is in Cape Town. He's been with the Smart Wolf Club for a long time. It's 4:49 p.m. Okay, let's go to one of our coaches is in Kenya, Nairobi, Kenya. Right now it is 5:50, so you'll be trading around 5 o'clock, 5:30 p.m. 5:30 p.m. If you're in Kenya, you'll be trading the stock market or the Forex market, whatever you trade. That will coincide with 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? So 5:30 p.m., that is after work, literally. So you can do your 9 to 5 and go home and start trading, okay? Now, if you're in Los Angeles, California, USA, it's 6 a.m., okay? So that's 6 a.m. and you'll be trading 6 a.m. in the morning, which is, you can trade before you go to work, guys, before you go to your 9 to 5. So let's not make this complicated. So guys, we are still waiting for a breakout, okay? So I've defaulted to the 2-minute chart, see if it's gonna give us more opportunities. So you get, because we are using this as a training session for all of you to learn. Our student is learning, okay? This guy has a small account which was literally battered, obliterated. He was trading using an EA, okay, an automated algo trader, which at some point went crazy. They were trading gold about 3-4 years ago, and he gave up on the account because he was almost losing the account. It is severely hedged. The account had grown from, I think he had put in $2,000. They grew the account to about $4,000, and then the EA went crazy. Something was wrong with the code. Whoever was handling the coding, and it overdrew all the accounts. Some people actually obliterated the accounts completely, closed the accounts, but he was lucky. He was left with about $800, and he had given up about it for almost 4 years. He had given up trading. So then he decided to join the Smart Wolf Club, and he said, can you guys help me? I think I should come back to the trading thing. And we said, okay, we're going to go through the basics now. So we are teaching our most basic trading system. You know, for you to be a good trader, guys, over the many years that some of us have been online, we realize the simpler the trading strategy, the more money you can make, the more profitable you can be, the more consistent you can be in the market. Because the market doesn't really care what you're using here to decide for your analysis, for your predictions, for your probability counts. Whatever you're using, it doesn't matter. However complicated it is or however simple it is, the market does not care. The market is going to hand you a loss or a win irrespective of what you're using, whether you're using a 10-point check or a 6 convergency point checks. We see all kinds of bells and whistles. It does not matter, okay? The more simpler your strategy is, the easier it is for you to implement, for you to grab those trading opportunities, and also for you to enter the trades and get out of the trades as quickly as possible. But if it is so complicated, you're still waiting for these 3 points, 4 points, 5 points to check off before you can take a trade, then my friend, you're always going to be missing the opportunities, and you're likely to come in when the market is just about to make a turn, and boom, you lose. So the best thing is to make it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. KISS, the KISS strategy works. So we have distilled our strategies in the community to just 2. We have this one here, the free flow color change strategy, or what we call the FFCCS, or what some people call the FFCC strategy. So some of our coaches will tell you we are using the FFCC strategy today. Basically what they're saying is the free fall, which I quickly demonstrated earlier here, but we started late. So I'm gonna save this for the next live. So we have trainings every week, okay, live training, where you can actually come and trade with us and make money while you learn every week, okay? So today is Thursday. We have one today, which is Thursday. And then next week, we're going to have it on Wednesday, okay? Live trading, 9:30 a.m. So you hop into our YouTube channel. Make sure you have subscribed. You have the bell notification set up so you can be notified when we go live. So next week, it will be on Wednesday. This would be a live trading, okay? I think I had to record this one today because I am having difficulties with my my system here, and the guy who is supposed to be helping me hasn't really figured out what happened. Our sound was messed up last video. If you guys watched the last live, there was echo, there was sounds. I was talking, somebody else, and I was talking in the back. So it was a mess. So we're still trying to figure that out. So by next week, we should be okay. So we're going to have the live, and we will be running the FFCC strategy, literally the free flow color change strategy, where we need the tools you need is just the 2-minute bars, and you need the 2 MAs, the moving average 20 and the moving average 200. That's all you need, okay, on the chart, okay, and you'll be in for making money, okay. So right now you guys can see the market is very slow. It's not moving fast at all. Let's go to the NAS100 and see how the NAS is behaving. That's why sometimes we have multiple. NAS100 is right here. Let's look at the NAS100. Let's go to the 15-minute and mark the first 15-minute and see how it is. The first 15-minute is done, is this one right here. Okay, so the first 15-minute today for the NAS was this one here. I think we already missed the opportunity. So we're going to have to stick to our GPP and 11 o'clock right there. So that's how it is with the NAS. So it actually broke out. It started on a downward trend, negative bar. So if we go to 2 minutes, you can see there have been multiple breakouts already. There's a breakout. But I don't see what we are looking for, because the strategy one of the models we want to trade today is the retest model, okay? The breakout, the bars breakout, we find the fair gap value, and then we come back and retest the fair gap, and we, so I can't see a sequence of 3 candles, so we need to see literally 3 candles. However, do we see a reversal? Because we also have another model where we trade the reversals. You guys know what I mean by the reversals? For the reversals, we use the 5-minute time frame, okay? We mark the 15-minute, and then we use the 5-minute time frame. So I do not see a reversal yet. This is not a reversal. If you guys don't remember what reversal candles are, you can just go here and search. We always have a cheat sheet, reversal candle patterns. You can just say reversal candle patterns on good old Google, and there you go. You can see them right here. You see the reversal candle patterns. Make that big. It's right here. You can see it's right here. The reversal candle patterns. Bullish reversal, reversal bullish, bearish reversal. If you see that type of a pattern, if you see, now this is too complicated. Let's look for a simpler one. TradingView does give us a simpler one. Oh, we can go to baby pips. Guys, these are some of the resources you can have. You don't need to memorize this. Okay, so just go to baby pips. Here's babypips.com, and from here you can learn how to trade Forex. Okay, so you just come to learn Forex, okay, and you can look at where is the search button? Here is the search button. So just look for candle patterns. They're called candles. The little bars, we call them candles. These are Japanese candles started by a Japanese trader, rice trader, many, many years ago. They were trading commodities those days. Okay, so here we have baby pips, support, resistance, candle patterns. Obviously, we want to see the pictures. Let's see, candle, reversal candle patterns. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Please wait. What is that? Oh, it's because I have that. Okay, here it is. Forex B. You can see Forex B has some of them. Can I enlarge this for you guys? Evening Star. You can see that they are bearish pin bars. Bullish pin bar. Okay. Or the engulfing type of bullish engulfing candle. You can see the bullish engulfing candle and the bearish engulfing candle. That one there. You can see that. Okay. So let's go back. I know TradingView does have. Okay, so you can see what's happening here. Look. So guys, you can see we have 1, 2. We don't have 3 yet. Okay, so we still don't have a fair value sequence, fair gap value sequence. We don't have one because it's supposed to be 3 candles following each other. Number 1, 2, 3. Number 2 should be your fair gap value candle, which we haven't seen that sequence since the market opened, even with the NAS100. With the GBP, I think it's the same. This is still in a range. It's still boxed in here, guys. You can see what GBP is doing. And you realize the other day the trade came much later. The trade that we took came much later, and it was profitable because you guys can see we grew our account massively. Okay, so the trade came much later, but at the moment you guys can see here what is going on here. Okay. Okay, so it's behaving. So we have the NAS up, and we have the. Let's look at the 2 minutes for the NASDAQ. Again, I don't see a reversal pattern. Okay, this. Oh, here was a sequence. There was a sequence here. Okay. After the breakout, you can see there was a sequence here. There was a sequence there. There was a sequence there. So we can wait for it to come down. Let me try to mark that. Okay, so there is our little gap that was created by these three candles. Okay, so we are going past the gap. I don't know if I can color this separately. I can give it a different color. It's green. Give it white. Okay, so that's our fair gap, fair value gap. So we would like it to come, retest the gap, and then when it starts going down, we can enter the trade. Okay. So if it's coming back, if it gets out, okay, it starts going out, we can enter the trade right here. Okay. So we can actually set a sell limit trade. Okay, so we'll be entered in the trade here if this comes down here. But now it is broken up, it's going up. Okay, you can see it's going up. Now the fair gap value sequence is you have 1, 2, 3 candles, and there has to be a gap between the closure or the beginning of the third candle and the difference. There has to be a gap between the first candle and the third candle. The second candle is our fair gap value candle. Okay, bar, whatever you call it. Yeah, it's a bar. Okay. So here we're trying to see if this will actually come in here and go out. If it goes down, then we can jump in this trade. Okay, we are using the 2-minute bar. Okay, to see if that's going to give us more opportunities than what we had last training. Last training we were using the 5-minute bar. So if this breaks out of this bar, we should enter a short trade. Okay, so we're going to take a short position here like that, and we're going to target the bar. Okay, again guys, we are targeting our stop loss would be the bar. Okay, there we go, and we should go to 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio right there. 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, that is our bar. And of course we got to bring our calculator, so we are using this calculator here. You go to the apps and we have a Forex calculator. So US dollars, our account balance is 843 this morning. How much are we targeting? We want to target 1,000 cents. Let's say we want to risk up to 1,000. We're going to put it, it's a cents account, so we're going to put it 1,000 cents is how much? $10 is $10. Yeah, so we are risking 1,000 cents. So this, our balance is that number in terms of cents. It's 843 in terms of cents. So we are risking 1,000 cents. We are trading, what is this one here? It's the NAS, I think. Yep, it's the NAS100. Okay, so we are taking time to get in, but it's good so you guys can understand. It's the NAS100. So you come down here and look for the NAS100. NAS100 is coded as, it's all the way at the bottom. It's this one right there. Okay, so what is our entry point? Our entry point is very important. This is our entry point right here. 25,139. Is it that one? Yeah, 25,139. 25,139. Our stop loss, very important. Our stop loss is 25,174. Let's go there. 25,174. And then our take profit is this one down here. Take profit is this one. 25,068. 25,068, and we're gonna go boom. Oh, no. Jeez. In terms of, but yeah. So this is the lot size, 28.57. Okay, so we're gonna go to FBS, and this is NAS100. So we're going to bring NAS. Be careful when you're doing this. Make sure you bring the US 100 there so you don't trade any other asset. We're going to go to trading. We're going to say new order. And what is our position? 28.57. Okay, so we're going to go to 28.57. What is our stop loss, guys? Our stop loss is right here. It is 25.139. No, 25.174. Okay, 25.174. And our take profit, guys, is, it's probably hit by now. We are too late. 25.068. 25.068. 25.068. And it is a sell. And we're going to execute it right now. The order is placed. Cross our fingers. You can see the trade is in. It's right here at the bottom. It's this one right here. We just entered this trade. This one here. You can see the size is 28.57. Symbol is US 100. Our price, entry price. So we were entered a little later. Stop loss is up here. Take profit is down here. And we just cross our fingers. Okay, we did the best we could. Okay, so it is going. It is going. We were a little late, but we just want to see if this is going to push all the way down. Because we felt like this was a retest of this value here. This one only looked like the sequence here. This was a sequence, not like the best sequence for me, but yeah, because you can see 1, 2, 3 candles following each other. There's a gap, an actual gap in between there. We felt that was strong enough to push the market down. Okay. So our goal is to see that we hit our take profit. If we don't, as I told you, our rule is we can take up to 2 trades during this session. Now, if you lose both of them, you're going to leave the market, okay? And you're going to leave to trade the next day, okay? Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't try to revenge trade. Just leave the market and trade the next day, okay? So this is what we identified as our fair value gap today, there. So we took a trade and we are hoping that it hits our take profit. So guys, we took a trade. We took a short. We shorted NAS100. We shorted it this morning. You can see. So the strategy is very simple. We first, when market opens, we brought up our assets. So we are looking at GBP USD and the NAS100. So basically, guys, we are trading Forex, okay? Now, GBP is waking up now. You guys can see we are still in this range in here. So we are not doing anything except for our students who are using the 1 minute, the real scalpers, the die-hard scalpers. I can see some of them are smiling on my screen here, on the chat, in the community. Some of them are posting winnings. But we are locking ourselves on the 2 minute. Okay, and we are using the 5 minute opening, the 15-minute open range. I mean the 15-minute strategy. Okay, we call it the 15-minute opening range. I mean breakout strategy. Okay, the 15-minute breakout strategy. Okay, it's the 15-minute breakout strategy. Now the 15-minute breakout strategy has. So this is number 1, the free flow. This is for guys who want to sit in the market, watch their charts, and just harvest, trade the market, free flow, color change strategy. Literally, the way the word suggests free flow, you're going to be flowing freely. It doesn't matter what direction the candles are going, you're going to go that way, and you're going to be taking those profits out of the market, okay? Now, are you going to lose some days? Yes, of course. Every strategy has its own flaws. Okay, there could be a news event or something that's going to make you hit your stop loss. Okay, so but you're going to control what we call your losses using your stop loss. Okay, control losses using your stop loss. Your stop loss is supposed to stop the loss. Exactly, just like the word suggests. Stop loss. Like now here, we have taken a trade for NASDAQ. Now, we could easily go back and hit our stop loss. It doesn't matter. We still have another chance to take another trade, right? Because, as I said, we can take up to 2 trades, okay? How much are we risking? We are only risking about, what is this? If you guys go back here, 1,000, we are risking less than 1% of our account, guys. Yeah, we are literally risking about less than 1% of our account. And our RR is 1 to 2, risk to reward ratio, literally, okay? So you can see where it is right now, okay? So the account balance is 843.00 because we are using the cents account, and the risk per trade is just $1,000. We're just risking about 1,000. So we are not even risking 10% of this account. It's less than 1%, guys, okay? Now, we could go by percentages. So let's say if we put percentages here, we put 1%. You can see 1% of that account, this is the lot size. So we're just using about 1.2, I think. We are risking about 1.2. Yeah. So we are risking about 1.2 of the account. As long as it's between 1 to 2%, you're okay as a beginner, okay? 1 to 2% of the account risk. Now, with the free flow, it's a different strategy. Okay, we kind of go in a little bit heavier, okay? So we could decide, okay, we're going to be risking about 10%, let's say, of the account. So we can decide, okay, the first trade we take, we go in 50% of the 10%. So if the 10% is, let's say, 8,430, we can decide we're going to risk 4,000, okay, in the first entry, and then 2,000, following trades, okay, 3 trades, 25%, 25%, 50%, then 25%, then 25%. You guys understand? So that makes 100%. So let's see how this is going. I think there is a reversal, so you can see it's going to take out our stop loss. It's going up, but let's see what happens when it comes into this box. Because we put our stop loss right here. This was our fair gap value candle, the big one here. So our stop was just above, was just at the beginning of that candle, okay? That's where we put our stop, okay? And then we targeted a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. So our thinking was that this gap here, the fair gap value, is going to act as our retest. So it did literally come in, and then it opened out. So as it got out, we entered the trade, okay? We entered the trade, but now it's acting a little weird. It's moving up now, you know. So the reason you can see is because look at the moving averages. They are so separated, and once they are separated heavily like this, there's always a tendency for them to come back together like they are here, okay? So the 20 moving average always tends to go back to the parent. The parent is the 200, okay? The parent is the 200, and it is really pumping now. So they might just take us out of the market. If they do, then we're gonna just wait for another chance, okay? We're gonna wait for another chance and take a trade, because we can take up to 2 trades. If we lose 2 trades, then we leave the market for the day. So that is the max you can play, 2 trades. That's it. Don't do it. Don't push it, guys. Do not push it, because that's how people end up losing a lot. So just follow your rules. So the rules are clear. If we take 1 trade and we win the trade, we leave the market. If we lose, you have a chance of taking another second trade. If you lose that one, then you're gonna have to leave the market and trade the next day, okay, using the same strategy. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna take us out now. We are literally getting very strong upward push here. The push upwards is stronger. The buyers have woken up. They're pushing it. You can see the candles are big. So that's like actually a reversal. So we could trade a reversal here, but we are not doing that right now. There is another model. Okay, so we trade. There's what we call 3 models. We do trade 3 models of this strategy, not the free fall, but the 15-minute candle breakout strategy. We call it the 15-minute candle breakout strategy. Some people call this ORB. You've seen this on YouTube or in training forums. ORB is the open range breakout strategy. Basically, it's you put your opening range. If there's a breakout, you take trades in the opposite, in the directions of the breakouts. But we call it the 15-minute because we first wait. The first 15 minutes, we are not taking any trades in the market. We just wait, okay? So we just wait, literally, we wait. So the 15-minute, this 15-minute, candle breakout strategy. Okay, let's see what our trade is done. Have they taken us out? No. It's actually going down, so we are not out of the woods yet. You can see this is gonna linger around. You can see we are not out of the woods yet. Let's look at GBP. Okay, GBP is finally breaking out, but I don't really see a clear sequence. A clear, sequence. So this would be the time to get out. So the first push, the second push, and the third push, you get out. Now, some of you are like, oh, we are lost. What do you mean get out? So you see that's the first push, the second push, the third push, get out. 1, 2, number 3. So we entered here, okay, with 50% of our account. 50% of our account, whatever we are trying to risk. So if I have $1,000 account, I decide I want to risk 10%, which is $100, okay? So the first trade, I'm going to enter with $50. The second trade, and then, of course, I will let that run. Okay, so while this is running, when this happens here, I'm going to enter the second with 25%, so 50 is $25 here, okay? I let that run, I let it run until there is a clear green candle forming here. There you go. I'll enter another 25. So now I'm fully in the trade by the time I'm here, and then the first take profit is going to happen right there. This is where I'm going to take my first profit, the $50. I'm going to take the profit right here, okay? So then I'll have gained from here to there, okay? You see that line? That would be my gain from here to here, okay? From here, be there to there. That would be my gain there, okay? All right, let's go back, remove this stuff. There we go, we're back. So nothing is showing here. Let's look at the NAS. Okay, the NAS is still behaving funny. You can see it is still, we are still in that trade, guys. We are here up to 11 o'clock, so The time now is 10:22. Okay, so hopefully this will treat us to something or give us an opportunity to take another trade. Whoa, there we go. I think this is gonna take us out. Yes, it just did. So we are out of the trade, guys. We are out of that trade. So we lost. It just broke that. It literally came, took us out, and then now it's back again. Okay. So it literally came, took us out, and now it is out. So we're gonna see what happens here. Okay. Let's look at the 15-minute to see what was. Opening candle was green. See, it came down. This is red. Let's look at the 5 minutes. 5 minutes looks the same. Okay. Open, come down, starts going up. And we're trading. We are doing the trades at. So guys, you can see it literally came, took us out, and it starts going down. Yeah, it literally came up, took us out, and boom, went down. So this week was enough to take us out of the trade, this week right there. And you can see if you go back to our trader, it will have a red. It will have a red. And now you'll see our account is probably minus. Yes, our account is minus because of this. It just leaked us out of the trade, and you can see our account is minus 148.6 blah 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 blah. Okay, so now we have to figure out to take another trade so we can recoup our loss, guys. Okay, so we are waiting for this one. If we go to the 5 minutes, this is how it looks. That's the GBP USD. It's still not broken out completely, so we're gonna have to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. And then when we look at the NAS, what is the NAS doing now? If it breaks above this, then we can start taking trades on the upper section. But as you can see, it's still just going down here, right here. We don't see any clear sequence for us to take a trade. Okay. This is a very interesting position here. This candle really was an interesting candle right there. Now, somebody would say, oh, maybe our stop loss was too close. We could have put it slightly above this. Yes, that's a good idea. We could have put it slightly above that. We could have survived this week. However, you can see it's still hellbound going up. So most likely, this run was not that strong. The downward run for this NAS100 here, opening range to the downside, was not that powerful. If you look at the 15-minute candle, there you go. Here's the 15-minute candle. Yeah, literally it was not one of those big, but it was followed by a bull, really elephant candle here. You can see the candle that followed after that was a powerful downtrend. And then the buyers decided to come in, but you can see the sellers are still pushing it down. So it is really hellbound to go down here. If we look at NAS the last few days, wow, yeah, this was a massive one. Now, if we go do fundamentals, it could be a news event that was taking place today. If you go to Forex Factory and look at the news, there could be something that happened to NASDAQ today. Okay, and you can see it's now going down. It is forming a spinning or a doji indecision. It's now trying to come back, okay, from that event, and we are being treated to an indecision here. So these 15 minutes are going to be critical here. They're going to decide whether we go back and reclaim these positions up here, or if we're going to continue going down. So let's see what type of candle this follows this one here. But for now, we are stuck at looking at what is going on here. You can see nothing much going on. It's time to bite an apple. So guys, I'm just looking at the charts. When I eat my apples, I like to bite them with the skin. I like them that way, so I just clean the apple and I take a big bite on it. So right now, excuse me, what you guys can see is that there's a lot of indecision here. We are like in a tight range here. You can see that spot right there and that spot there. This is like a tight range, but we are eventually going to break out of this, and let's see what happens. It is a really tight spot, and they came back and took us out with this wick right here. This wick here was something else. So we should have put our stop loss slightly above the fair gap value candle. Yeah, if we did maybe 25% above the fair gap value, we could still be in the trade. However, the direction of this trade is not very, very clear at the moment, because you can see the candles were not very strong sequence, but we had number one, number two was good, number three was there, so it gave us that sequence that actually, following our strategy, allows us to enter into the trade. So now here, what is happening? You can see the bars are actually sitting on the 20 moving average here, the simple moving average. Yeah, they're actually sitting on top of it. Okay, you can see that 200 is slanting down. Okay, So you know what? We're gonna enter this trade, the same trade we did, but now we're gonna put our stop loss slightly above that, and we're gonna push our take profit much further down. All right, there we go. There we go. So we're gonna enter this trade same way we did. We're just gonna move our stop loss to 25,198, and our take profit has moved to 24,976. So we can recoup our loss. We're gonna go right there, new order. Stop loss, yes, we already decided. Our stop loss is above. We're gonna use the initiation candle stop loss there, 25,198. 25,198, and our take profit this time is gonna be way further down. The way it looks, we're gonna go to 24,976. 24,976. 24,976. And we're gonna sell the market. The order has been processed. We are in the trade, guys. Okay, so there we go. Guys, pay attention to the stop loss at the account right now. It's since we started trading, today was a big one, because today you can see we were trading a big size chunk lot here, 28.57. And that movement alone pushed us all the way down to 148. Okay, I told you we're gonna ramp up this. Our goal is to build this account to 10K. So the only way we're gonna do it when you have a small account is your risk appetite has to be very high. Okay, however, you're not gonna do it carelessly. Okay, so we're gonna be risking about just a small percentage of our account. Excuse me, guys. Okay. All right, so there we go, guys. So we are in the trade, and we're hoping we're gonna go all the way down, Valhalla at some point. It may not be during this trading session like we have seen in the past. Some of our trades are coming later in the session, and sometimes we have to leave our computers and come back later. Like the other trade, you guys could see what happened. We took it a little later than 11. It went into profitability. We made about 140 something, pushed our account to about 200 and something, and now we have overdrawn the account, but we're still in the trading session. So this is our second trade. If we lose this one, then we're gonna stop trading today, and then we're gonna go into tomorrow. My student will continue, and then we're gonna have a live with you guys on Wednesday next week, when we'll be trading the free flow. Okay, the free flow color change strategy, which is the FFCC strategy. The FFCC strategy that is beautiful for scalpers. Those of you who are beginners and you just want to get in 20 minutes or 30 minutes or 1 hour or 2 hours of trading, and you're out of the market, you go to the beach. That is a good strategy for you, and it does assume a larger risk, but it can be very, very profitable, okay, if you execute it correctly. I gave you a little hint on what that strategy does for you. Okay, here we go. So we have a massive drop down. I think there's some news going on today. You guys can check Forex Factory. I know some of my members can share that on the charts here. Okay, so we have a massive candle. We have a breakout. We're going to wait for okay, it's finally breaking out. We will wait for a reversal. Okay, so reversal, it could be a it will be a bullish engulfing candle or one of those hammer candles. Okay, so TradingView does have a very nice chart that we had the other day. I don't see it here. Let's just type TradingView candle reversal patterns. Yeah, they have them here. See if we can see the images. So this is the bearish engulfing. You can see that. I'm trying to find you guys a chart so you don't have to memorize this stuff. We don't have to. So we have a cheat chart. We had a nice one. I think I lost it over here, but I can always get you one. I just want to show you guys that these things are freely available. So you can see when you see something like this, morning, when you see there's red, 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 and then all of a sudden you see something like that, a doji, and then there's a green candle, that's a reversal pattern. So now you can start taking trades going up, long trades. And the reverse is the same, okay? When you see a series of 3, it's a potential direction is going down. That's a sequence, okay? Bullish harami, reversal to uptrend when you see something like this. Boom. Small candle, and then followed by these 2 green. So this is how you start remembering some of these, okay? Let's see. Go back to our trades. Okay, so our trade is there. It's still kicking, and all right. So you can see we lost a big chunk. You can see where the account is now, 185. So we lost about 100 and you can actually calculate it, okay? So we lost quite a big chunk here today. We lost 148 because it's a cents account, so just move 2 decimal points. We lost 148, but we are in the trade, so we could recoup our losses if this holds. If this holds, we will recoup our loss and make a profit, okay? So we're just hoping that NASDAQ keeps dumping as it's dumping right now. You can see it is moving down really fast. But I don't know if it will go that far. We can look at the trade. If we are up already, we can just close it. Let's see. How up are we? Oh man, I have this thing here that always... Yeah, we are up, so maybe we can close that. We are up by... You guys want us to close it? Because we are still here. It's not 11 yet, so we don't need to close it. But we are up. Okay, we wait. Just see what happens. It's going down. So we can just share this with some of these guys are asking me. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this and share that with... Okay guys, we have taken a trade here. You can see it's in the money. It's a Forex trade. It's NAS100, okay? So we have taken a trade. It's in the money, but of course it's moving up and down. We are using a very simple strategy, Okay, we call this strategy the 15-minute breakout strategy with the fair gap values marked and everything in that sequence clearly marked for you guys. So we are taking the trade. Okay, now it's reversing, pushing down. I believe it's still gonna go down because you can see we have massive red candles there. The momentum is to go down. Okay, so I think it will go down. You can see we are using the 2-minute. So we first marked the that's the 2-minute. All right, guys, if you want to learn this, check the link in my bio or join us in the Smart Wolf Club, guys. Okay, thank you. You can see it's in the it's a forex trade. It's NAS100. Okay. I'm sharing that with the group so everybody wants to see what's going on with the NASDAQ 100 trade. We took the first one, we had a loss. It was a big loss. It was like 100 and something for that small account. That's a lot. But as I told you, we're going to ramp this up as we go along because our goal is to... Hey guys, we have taken a trade here. You can see it's in the... Okay, so I just shared that in the group. Guys, we're still waiting for our trade. It's slow, but it's pushing on. But the momentum is coming to an end. Maybe I should just cut this off. We're still, I think we are profitable at the moment, but I feel like it's still gonna push down a little further, maybe not. Oh no, it's now waking up, man. It's pushing up. Oh, it's going up now. Was that too much? Let's see what happens. This NASDAQ trade, man, it's chaotic today. Chaotic, chaotic. I think we have a reversal. The buyers are trying to push it up. The sellers are hell-bent to push it down. It's a strong move up and down, move up and down. Now it looks like it's gonna go up eventually because that candle is acting weird. That candle will end at the next 1 minute. Okay, let's see. 1 more minute and we'll see what candle it prints. If it prints a green candle, then we are moving up now. If it prints a red candle, we might just continue the downward. It's 10:47, so we are waiting. It's 20 seconds now to go. Yes, it's printing a green candle, meaning we are in for a reversal. But wait. Yes, it's printing a green candle. We are in for a reversal. Yes, in for a reversal. Yes, printing green candles. So this is a reversal. If we get a third candle that is green, that's a reversal. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut the loss if it does that. You're gonna learn that when we are doing the free flow where we cut losses, but it's now printing a big green one. Okay, you know, after, look at this, you see the market it gives you a bunch of reds. Of course, it has to take a break, take a breather, so this could be just a minor pullback for continuation. However, it could also be a signal that the strength for the downward trend has come to an end and it is time to start going up. So let's see what color this candle ends up being. If it ends up being an elephant red, like a big red candle, then I think we still have more room to go down. Okay. If it actually closes below this, no. Yeah, I see now it may end up being a green candle. Yeah, that's the fear I have. I think there are some institutions that are hell-bent in pushing this up. It takes a lot of resources to make this move up, okay? So that's not like you and I, small accounts. These are big accounts coming in here, okay? Trying to consolidate their positions. If it closed below lower lows, then I would be confident that we are moving down, but it doesn't look like. The week is about that level. They are on the same level with that one. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. It starts really nice. Let's see if they're gonna break this line here. This line right there. You see that line? Let's see if they'll break that line, then we're gonna go down, but I don't think they're gonna break that line. There's money. Let's look at the history. That's a territory that NASDAQ has not been for a very long time. Well, here, one time here, this was on Wednesday, last week. No? No, that was on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday, it was right there. So they have been in that territory. NASDAQ has dumped. Oh, this one here is even worse. They've been down there. Look here. Okay, so this is not a foreign territory for NASDAQ. NASDAQ has been there before. Okay? So the history tends to repeat. Things that happen tend to repeat a lot. So let's see. So we cannot lose hope on this one. But I'm just concerned about this situation right here. It's now tending, it's greenish, it's red, it's green, a lot of indecision here, a lot of money involved here. What time is it now? 10:51, so 11 o'clock. Yes, I think it's official now. They're going to change the direction to the upwards. Yes. All right. It's breaking above. Wow. See, that's what the market does every single day. Print a red bar, print a green bar, print a da-da-da. We just want to get an elephant bar that breaks below this line. If it breaks this below line, then we know we're going to hit our take profit. But so far, they have not been able to break below this line. There's not enough muscle Not enough resources to push it further below this line. See, this line is a block, is a support, serious support, guys. Just analyzing this every 2 minutes. Every bar here represents 2 minutes of market time, and you can see what is going on here. Okay, our goal is to get below this line and Valhalla right here. This is our take profit. It's not far away, guys. We are so near yet so far. Okay, so we just want to go beyond this line. We go beyond this line, I know we're gonna go home. But it is proving to be not easy for this market right now. How many seconds left? 75? No, 35, 30 seconds left before this candle closes. This bar is, it does seem like it has the energy, but I don't think it has the momentum to really, the power behind it is not there. Oh, it does look like a big one, but it is not. Okay, finally. No, it came back. It needs to close below, guys. It needs to close below that green line. If it closes below that green line, then we know we are, okay, it didn't, but okay, let's see this one here that came. It was very close, but it didn't close below that line. Okay. Okay, so maybe some institutions are coming in here. Okay, we're getting very close, guys, to our take profit. Let's see. Can we wick down and just take our take profit? No, not really. At 11 o'clock. Whoa! I think we did. Did we? No. Did we make it, guys? Did we just make it? Did we? Did we? I can't believe it. Did we? Yay! We did it. We did it, guys. We did it. We did it, and change to spare. We did it. We did it. Let's go and look. Let's go and look. Let's look at the history. I think we did it, guys. Whoa, we did it. We did it. Guys, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. And some massive change to spare. Ooh, we did it, guys. We did it. Let's say a word of prayer. In the belief of the name of the power Almighty, we let thank you, Lord, for giving it to us. The market was good to us. Wow. It was a scare in the beginning, but we stuck in with it, and with the power and the confidence that you have in us, we were able to stick it through, and boom, we did it, guys. That one single trade did it. So, guys, I pray that those of you who are going to apply this strategy may be successful in the market. And I do pray, and I sincerely do pray that you guys take this training seriously. Share this with the loved ones. And if you want to learn how to trade, okay, like I just did, you want to learn one-on-one, simply comment below this video. One-on-one, okay? Simply comment below this video, one-on-one. And then the second action is subscribe to the channel. Like this video and share this video with at least 5 people, okay? Subscribe, like, and then you're gonna skip the application process. If you do those, you're gonna skip the application process. We only take about 100 people this year. That's all we are looking for. Very serious individuals. And it's gonna cost a bit of money. The tuition fee is quite a lot, okay? So only serious people are gonna be admitted to this training, okay? You're gonna have one-on-one sessions. You're gonna have credits each month. And we're gonna do it until we are comfortable that you can trade on your own. Okay? So the tuition is there. Our goal is to make you successful. No guarantees because it's markets. We don't control the market. Okay, guys? So I pray you guys take this seriously and it can change your lives. So my student account, you guys want to see the account? It's back to where it was and more right there. All right? Took the trade successfully. The account should be updated now, hopefully. Yep. 1,097, guys. Booyah! We did it, right? I told you guys we're going to do it, okay? So the account now is 1,000. We started at what? 843, okay, today. 843, and now the balance is 1,000, okay? My students wants to get this account to 10K, okay? We're going to do it. The only way we're going to do it is the way we just did it today, okay? We're going to have to go in a little bigger risks that makes me uncomfortable, that makes my student uncomfortable for now until we get to 10K. And then we're going to scale down our risks. As our account grows, our risk becomes smaller and smaller. But in the beginning, if you have little money, be ready to lose your money, okay? Because that's how you grow a small account. You're going to have to go in bigger chunks, big chunks, like we did. Look at the lot size that we took. We came at 9:30, around 1722, sorry, so your time, I'm trying to tell you guys in a time that you can understand. So that would be 1722 is 522, that is about 9, that's 10, 5:30, so that's about 10, that was about 10:22. We took a trade that handed us an L, okay? An L of about $140 something because the account went down from 843. We lost about $148, okay? Boom, we were negative, literally. The account went from 843 to 648. Literally, it was about $200 lost, okay? About $200 lost. And we were negative. This account was minus before we took this trade. And we went ahead and took a bold trade with balls, big balls. I'm sorry to use that language. Big boy trade. We took a big boy trade. The size, lot size was 28.57. Where did we get these numbers from? Very simple, guys. I am telling you, use our free position Forex. Actually, I'm going to make a whole video about this Forex position calculator. This is the simplest Forex position calculator you can find on the web, okay? Believe you me or not, I've been around for a long time. Our coaches have been on for many years. Before they said this is the best calculator for beginners, they meant it is the best calculator for beginners, okay? Because it is very simple. You don't need a lot of information. All you need is the currency that you are trading. So we are trading the US dollar. Let's say you are from Britain. You're trading the GBP. Like one of our coaches, Mr. Scott from London, UK. He's been in the Smart Wolf Club for over 20 years, guys. This guy has been trading for almost 40 years, okay? Anything online, he's been there. He's been online. These are guys who used to have, you know, the computers when they used to be like, fill this room? Yeah. He used to have one of those computers, a huge computer that will probably fill this room right here, okay? He built websites where you literally had to code your own website. So anything digital marketing, and now he's into AI. And I'm going to show you some things before we leave today. This is just going to be a bonus. So for those of you who want to leave the trading session, can leave in the next 2 minutes. But those of you who want to be treated for a bonus AI class. Okay, and I'm going to give you some offers also. Give me, do I have your permission to give you an offer that you might not refuse? This offer will change your lives, okay? This offer is going to change your life. This offer is going to change your life, okay, guys? So let's go back and analyze our trade today. Now, We only took a risk to reward ratio of 1 to 2. Guys, look, if we continue trading, we'll literally be in the money still. NASDAQ has decided to dump today. So using our free flow strategy, guys, these guys are smiling like crazy. They're making money today. I can see the charts. And that is the strategy we're going to learn next week, Wednesday, live, 9:30 a.m. Don't miss that class, please. If there's anything you have to do, if you have to put your cat out of the room, if you have to get a babysitter, if you have to get you have to excuse yourself from your job so you can join the 9:30 live next week, I'm going to be showing you one of the strategy that is changing lives in our group, okay? Our community. The strategy that has changed many lives. It's called the free flow color change strategy, the FFCC strategy. Remember those words, FFCC strategy. You'll be singing that, you'll be praising that from the top of the Great Wall of China, on a safari in Africa, at the beach in the Caribbean, sipping mojitos, if you master that trade, if you master that strategy. You guys saw this strategy, right? Those of you who have watched this live from the beginning. If you didn't, go to the beginning and see how we came up with this. Very simple, guys. I'm going to take you through this, and then you guys can leave. And those of you who want to be in for a treat, a bonus, AI, the power of AI, guys. You can't believe what these guys are doing in the community, what our coaches are doing with AI. And it is free tools. You better take advantage of it now before it becomes something else, monstrous or some crazy alien, something. Before people go to the Mars, you don't want to be left out. People are going to go, before we have AI in the space, okay? Before we have AI sent to the space. Have you guys been listening to the AI CEOs or the leaders, what they're talking about? They're talking about sending AI to space, guys. Do you know what that means? Do you know the power? Do you know the amount of energy there is in the space? Because right now they're talking about AI being limited to the amount of energy that is available. Just imagine when they take it to space. The sun, the energy of the sun. You know, we use less than 1% of the sun, the solar energy, the sun's energy. In this world right now, whatever amount of energy we output, we consume here is less than 1 billionth, 1 over a billion percent. In terms of percentage, it is a minuscule. Literally, you cannot see it under a microscope. It's such a small amount of energy that we consume from the sun, the power of the sun. So imagine if we take our AI into space and start tapping more of the sun's energy. Do you know the power? Do you guys imagine the power? You don't want to be left out, guys. And you don't need a degree. You don't need a rocket science type of education. Some of us are not even that smart. We're just average guys. But we learn these things. You take time to learn. When I started trading, I didn't know all about this, but we learn. You know, you learn with time. And every day you're learning something. Every day I learn. Like I told you, we've been trading NASDAQ on the 5 minute, on the 15 minute, on the 2 minutes, on the 3 minutes, on the 1 minute. But you get to learn. So the last few lives, I've treated you guys to a 5 minute NASDAQ time frame trading, where we're trading the fair value gap sequence. And we just jump in for the sequence. I mean, there are 3 models. Okay, there are 3 models. There's a sequence. Then there is a fair gap retest, like we just did. This is the retest, guys. This is the retest. It breaks out, and you let it come back to you. You let the market come back to you. You're not going to force the trade like what I'm trying to tell you. You don't force the trade. And make sure your stop loss is far enough so that some stupid weeks like it did in the beginning, you know, we could have been out of this trading room long time. But we all make mistakes. What did we do? We put our stop loss right at the end, at the beginning of the fair value gap candle. or bar, or whatever you want to call it, this red candle, had we just put it slightly above, 10% or 15% or 25% or 10 pips above the fair gap value, we would have been in the trade, we would have made our money long time ago and gone home and gone to the beach, gone to play golf, or gone to donate our time to wherever you volunteer, your church, your school, your local school. You go substitute as a teacher or whatever, teach the young people, or go help the poor, or just sleep, or watch Netflix, or watch cartoons, or go to your social media, or go create another digital product, or go create another AI tool. Like I'm gonna create an AI tool right now for you, all of you who are gonna be here with me for the next 30 minutes. We're gonna create an AI tool. Okay, I have the time today, and I'm gonna give you guys a bonus. Now, my student is so happy because he never thought he would be talking about $1,000 in his account again. Okay, he never thought. So we're gonna protect this $1,000. We're going to be messing around with the $97. Okay, guys? We are going to protect the $1,000. It's a promise. I have promised my student we are going to protect the $1,000. Okay? We will protect the $1,000. Okay? We're going to be messing around with the $97. How are we going to be doing that? We go to our simple tool. And I want you guys to go to this tool before we start charging for this tool, before we start making you pay for this tool. This tool is free at the moment. Go ahead, take advantage. Go to the hub, okay? I'm putting the link everywhere. The link is in the description. The link is in the comment, pinned in the comment section. There's a comment there which has been pinned for you guys. Go to the profitwellnesshub.com, okay? This should be your home. Bookmark that, save it on your computer, save it on your mobile phone. Don't lose that hub. It's going to change your life. And I'm telling you how it's going to change your life. First, you're going to have the most accurate trades you've ever had. Most accurate trades, okay? Your lot size, your sizing is going to be on point. Because that's where most beginners fail. They don't know what lot size should I mean, that was a question I used to ask too when I started trading. Man, okay, I see all these gurus, all these people are making money online, trading Forex. But I see some of them are using 100 lot size, 200 lot size, 300 lot size. How do they determine that? Only to realize that it's a simple mathematical calculation, very simple calculation. And we have it down to the T for you. I created this tool using AI. Very simple. With the background knowledge that we have, you prompt the AI and let the AI create the tool for you. Now, most people do not know how to prompt the AI, and that's where the problem is, okay? So I'm going to give you a lesson, free lesson. Now, if you want to take it to the next level, just come over here. Okay, listen to me, guys. And I don't like repeating myself, but this is so important that it can change your life. Brothers and sisters, very important, okay? You know, every single day I wake up and people tell me, come on, how do you make money online? Guys, it's not easy to make money online, okay? Just like the way it is not easy to do your 9 to 5. 9 to 5, they drain you, my friend. They make you work. When they talk about productivity, it's not easy to make money. It's not easy to make $1. Leave alone $2, $3, $5, $10. Now, you see some people in Instagram telling you how they made $1 million trading. 2 minutes trade. 5-minute trade. How long was that trade, guys? Do you guys know how long that trade was? That pushed the account, literally, an overdrawn account, from 648 to 1,095. How much is that in dollars? Bring a calculator. Now, some of you will say that's little money, but you guys, you're forgetting that there is a very small account. So in terms of percentages, this is a massive growth. So imagine if the student had 100K, he would have taken vacation for the rest of the year. Literally, with that one single trade. If we went in here with an account that was $50,000, my student would not need to work for the next year. I'm telling you, with just exactly what we did. Very simple trade, and boom, Okay? Time to bite an apple. While I chew the apple, you guys think about what I've just talked about. That you can change your lives learning skills like this. Trading. You can learn AI and change your lifestyle and change everything. You know, the tasks, the mundane tasks that you are having problems. For example, calculating as simple as the lot size. Just to calculate a lot size. Took some people a long time to figure out. They blew accounts and accounts because they are using the wrong lot size. But using AI, we created a simple calculator for you. We call it Forex position calculator. How basic that is. It is so simple. Calculate the exact lot size to trade based on your stop loss, risk appetite. Very important. Risk appetite. With risk appetite, let me put a disclaimer, guys. Very important. Whatever I'm showing you guys here is not professional or financial advice, investment advice. We are not professionals. We are just some guys on the internet, and we've been doing this for a very, very long time. Some of us have been online since 1998. You're forgetting the internet is over 30 years old, guys. Okay? Some of our coaches have been trading for 40 years, over 40 years. Right now, I am following one of the top traders in the whole of NYC, guys. One of the top traders. One. I'm not saying the top trader. One. So if there are 100, he's one of them. If there are 10, he's one of them. If there are 2, he's one of the 2. If there is 1, he's the 1. Okay? So you guys can think backward. You guys can reverse engineer, because I know there's a lot of negative people in the world. Some of you are going to say, who is this guy? Who is this clown? Listen. Right now I am following one of the top traders that have ever existed and one of the best coaches. This guy has traded for over 43, literally 33 years, I think, successfully traded. 43 years been trading. For 43 years he has been trading. So vast experience. And do you know what I have learned from him? Simplicity. Simplicity is the key. The simpler the strategy, whether it is trading, whether it is a marketing strategy, whether it is an AI strategy, the simpler it is. Whether it's a tool, the simpler it is, the more success you see. The more consistency, the more repeatable it is, the more easy to implement. Now, when it comes to the market does not wait for you. So if you have to check 6, 10, 20 indicator, like we did before, we do that in our advanced training. Some of you, if you follow us on this channel, I'm going to be having a lot of lives with you guys, okay? Every week, there's a live, okay? Today's Thursday, we have one live. Next week, we have another live on Wednesday. The following week on Thursday. So we alternate Thursday and Wednesday. And then some days, I have a bonus live session. I just show up live and we trade, okay? So like last week, we had 2 of them. One of them, the Friday one, the sound was really bad, okay? So excuse me for that. And I'm sure you can watch it on our channel right here. This channel here, where we talk about free pro trading playlist. That playlist, guys, you wanna bookmark that playlist. Make sure you watch all the videos there and spend time. They are long, but you need the time. Patient, blessed are those who are patient. If you don't have time for training, get out of here, okay? If you cannot learn, if you're not a good student, get out of here. You have no business doing any of these things, okay? You cannot learn AI, you cannot learn any skill if you have no business. If you're not a good student, you have to be ready to learn, It doesn't matter how long you've been trading, okay? I tell you, some of us have been online for many years, but every single day I learn something new. Like right now, I told you, I am listening to a guy who's been trading for over 43 years, one of the top stock exchange traders ever existed in New York, okay? This guy offers trainings that can change your life, okay? And why am I listening to him? I've listened to him before, but I'm listening to him again because things change all the time. We are learning new, we are getting more tools now with AI. For example, this is a tool that we created for you guys for free. Go take advantage of this. There's no excuse to blow your account anymore. Like, guys, we took a trade, we lost, right? Right here, live. Did you see me cry? Did you see me crash my computer or throw away my apple? This one, huh? Instead, I beat my apple. I started chewing my apple because I am relaxed. Because I know I used the best Forex position calculator. It told me exactly what standard lot I should use and how much I'll be risking if I use that standard lot. I decide the risk, okay? So before I take the trade, so like now, I'm telling you, we're going to protect the $1,000, okay? So it's 1,095, right? It was 97, but of course they took the fees. Now, that's one other thing. You got to be careful when you're picking your broker. Whether you're trading Forex, stocks, crypto, you need to know what fees these guys are charging you, because some of them, you might take a massive trade and then a big margin goes to fees, okay? So the $2 that moved from here, it's like $1 and some change, because it was 10.97 with I think 42 cents. Now it's 10.95. So they took about $1 and something. That is the fee for that trade, okay? For us to execute the trade using this platform, that is the fee. And it is FBS, okay? So now I just want to show you how much money we made with this simple trade, okay? So we were at 648, right? So now it is 1095.63 minus 648. So we made $447 right now, profit, okay? We made 447. So this trade literally made more than this, because remember we were down. Our account was minus 148, so plus 148. So that trade alone, we made over $500, okay? And what was the account size? Okay, 595. Let's put it 595. I just want to show you guys something, because there's a lot of negative people out there, okay? And negativity is not welcome in a studio like this, because what happens is if you bring in negativity, your trades are going to go wrong because you're negative. There's something occupying your mind, preoccupation. So when you're going to the trading room, leave everything at the door. Your fights, your naysayers, your doubters, those minute voices in your brain, those voices that are telling you you are useless, you can't do it, you cannot make it, forget them at the door, okay? Your past experiences, you blew 20 accounts in the past, you could not pass a pro farm challenge, a prop farm. They're called prop farms. You guys, you know what I'm talking about, where they give you money and you trade. You buy a challenge, a 500, and they just take your money, and you never. One of the best one out there is Apex. Okay, I'm not affiliated with them at all, guys. So I'm just mentioning what one of our coaches likes. He talks about Apex. It's a prop farm, so you can pass challenges there if you're good at trading. So a strategy like what we just did, you could use that to pass your prop farm, okay? And sometimes you just need 1-2 trades. Boom, you meet the goal. If they want you to grow the account by 3% with minimal drawdowns, maybe a drawdown was allowed is 5%. So these prop firms have different rules. You have to study them. Anyway, that is not the topic of discussion right now. The topic of discussion is that we made 495, okay, from a small account. Okay, somebody will say, what is 595? 595, if you make 595 per day, my friend, that's gonna change your life, right? That's over $15,000 a month. Okay, let's say you don't trade every day. You trade 3 days a week. 3 days a week times 595. Let's just say you're already making over that. Multiply that by 4 weeks in a month. You see, you're already at 7,000. 7,000 can start replacing a lot of 9 to 5s, guys. Okay, and you can ramp this up as your account grows. As this account grows, we can start ramping this up. Okay, we can ramp this up. So let's say this account gets to 10,000 and we add a 10, we multiply this by 10. Okay, a factor of 10. There you go. There you go. Now, am I talking to somebody? 71,000 in a month? Will that change your lifestyle? Can I hear what you guys are saying? Can that change your lifestyle? If somebody comes here and tells you, every month I'm going to give you 71,000, this is all you have to do. Show up at 9:30 a.m., set up your chart like this, and let's take the trade following our strategy. Some days you're going to lose. I told you this strategy is about 50-60% win rate. Okay, so that means you might take 10 trades and lose 5 of them. And actually, you guys, if you look at the greens, since we started trading, you see, the good thing is we have the history. When we started trading, we have traded how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 reds, right? Yeah, we actually have 5 reds and we have 5 greens. So it's 50-50. The maths stands. What I'm telling you guys, it's about a 50% winning. I'm not saying my strategy is 100%. No, hell no, it's not 100%. It is 50% win rate. Means you can take 5 trades and lose 5 trades. Then you take another 5 trades and win all of them. So you take 10 trades, you win 5 and lose 5. It doesn't matter. The order could be, or you could take 100 trades, win 50, lose 50. But you're still profitable because you're using proper risk management, and our risk to reward ratio is normally 1 to 2. Not greedy, because I know some of you are looking 1 to 5, 1 to 10. Now, next week, Wednesday, we're going to be using the FFCC strategy based on the 2-minute time frame, and we're going to be using the tools that we need. We're going to be using the simple moving average, the 20 and the 100, the 200, okay? And we're going to be getting in and out of trades like nobody's business, okay? This is pure scalping. Like, do you know what pure scalping is? You've never seen scalping like that. Like, you literally get in and get out as soon as the market color changes. That's why we call it the FFCC. Free flow color change strategy. It's free flowing. Like, it doesn't matter whether the market is going up or down. We are right there. We are just following the sequence. Where the candles are taking us, where the market takes us, is where we go. We are free flowers. Don't you love such people? Free flowing people. You come, hey, you want to go play golf? Oh, yeah. You want to go have a drink? Yeah. You want to go to church? Yeah. You want to go volunteer? Yeah. They're like free flowing. Like, it doesn't matter. No problems. Nothing bothers them at all. They free flow. You want to hang out with us for the next day? Yep. No problem. Free flowers. So this is like one of the most profitable strategies if you master it. Okay, and I'm going to be showing that on Wednesday. Make sure you don't miss the live next week, Wednesday. The only way you're going to show up for the live is make sure you subscribe to the channel and invite 10 of your friends. Okay, and make sure you all have we're going to be trading Forex. Okay, so make sure you have a Forex broker. If you don't have one, my student, the one we are using here is called FBS. Okay, I'm probably going to put some links in the description for you guys. Go and check out those brokers. Depending on where you are in the world, some of them are not available in some countries. So make sure you get a broker that's available in your country. It doesn't matter. And also make sure you have a TradingView account. The TradingView is where we do our charts. This is where this is TradingView. This platform here is TradingView, where we took our trade. This is TradingView. Okay, I'm going to put the link in the description. Please use my link. That is an affiliate link. If you subscribe, I get paid something small, very small, okay? It doesn't cost you extra. It's just a thank you for referring Mr. A, Miss, or Mr. X. It's time to bite an apple. Guys, look. Look. We could have had a really, really massive trade today. We could have taken another trade right here. You can see 1, 2, 3. Okay? We could have taken another trade using this same strategy. 1, 2, 3. Then we come and mark that line there to... I want to show you how we could have traded this to that level there. You see there? That is a gap, a fair value gap right there. That is a fair value gap. And it came before 11 o'clock. So instead of me yapping, I could have taken another trade right there. Okay? So we had an opportunity of 3 trades today. The first one, we botched it. We messed that up with our stop loss being too close. Okay? It doesn't matter. These things happen even for professional traders, experienced traders. You can still make a mistake. Okay? Our strategy says put the stop loss at the beginning of the fair value gap candle. What was the fair value gap candle? Was this one. So we did exactly what the rules said. However, it seemed to be a very tight stop loss. So we should have used our ingenuity as traders and pushed it a few pips above, maybe 25% pips above, or 10%, maybe 10 pips, only 10 pips. We could have avoided that loss. But it doesn't matter, okay? The strategy wins 50-50. So we lost one, and we took another bold move and took a trade. This time around, we had our stop loss way, way, way far away, safe, right at the initiation candle. We call it the beginning candle, this one here, the initiation candle, this one here. The initiation candle of the fair value gap sequence. The initiation candle, that's where we pegged our stop loss. So you have a lot of options. So we put it there. And our take profit was all the way down here. And at some point, we felt like the trade might go the opposite direction. However, it did not disappoint. It went boom, 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 boom. Take profit. There we go. So now, guys, you could see this would have been a very nice trade if I stuck to this rule here, if I'd stopped talking about stuff and just paid attention. It was not 11 yet. So, but our rule says once you win, you get your 2-to-1, leave the market. That's exactly what we did. But of course, if we used our ingenuity again and we saw there was a massive opportunity, we saw a fair gap value sequence form, we could enter the trade there, and guys, look at where we would be now. Valhalla, Valhalla, Valhalla. We could have clearly made another 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio. Guys, we would have made double what we have just made. We would have doubled this account probably by today, by the end of the day today. It was a beautiful day. We would have doubled this account, okay? I can't believe it. We would have doubled this account today. I'm just looking what my members are seeing. What is this? These people post weird stuff, man. Yeah, so anyway, I was just seeing what the members are comment. So we would have really, really made it. So our stop loss would have been, let me see. I had to talk about would have been, this is a short position. Here, we take our short position tool. So we would have free flow. This would have been that, and then we see a sequence that continued. So we would have entered here, and we would have put our stop loss right there, just there, and then, or we could have started it at our initiation candle, as we said, and then our 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio would have been all the way down there. Boom. take profit, hit right there. So guys, you see that? So today there was a massive opportunity for making a lot of money today with the NASDAQ. The GBP USD, okay, that one too. Look, it came back, it retested, and would have entered here, Valhalla, Valhalla, Valhalla. Would have made our 1.2 right there. It behaved before 11. This is where it would have entered, right there. And then, boom, all the way. Stop loss would have been here, entered here, boom, all the way. Boom, Valhalla, Valhalla. Okay? So the opportunities are showing up a little later. So you have to be patient. So give yourself time, 9:30 to 11. Stick with it. Stick with it. Make it a simple strategy. In fact, we're going to start a training, and you guys are going to be, we will start it next Wednesday. So those of you who want to jump into the training, I'm going to have a video-based training, okay? Now, this is going to be easy for you, where I'm going to sit down and I'm going to record these strategies for you on a video format, okay? So you just get in, grab the training before it is shut down. This is only available to a private student, but I'm going to put it, make it available to you guys at a small fee, pocket change fee, literally. I'm going to record the videos and I'm going to put up the training for you guys, okay, where it shows you exactly what I'm talking about today. All the strategies. There's only 2 strategies that we use. The 15-minute, okay, candle breakout strategy, the 15-minute candle breakout strategy, and the FFCC. That's it. That's all we use in the community. That's all our coaches use. And some of them are some more successful traders you can ever find. Tajimoto is on here from Tokyo, Japan. One of our coaches. He's been in the Smart Wolf Club for over 20 years, literally. This guy has been doing this for many, many years, okay? Malemala from Cape Town, South Africa. Rodriguez from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Mr. Baker. Mr. Baker from Atlanta, Georgia. Over 20 years, guys. You know why I'm laughing is because somebody said, okay, so where are the ladies? We have Rosemary from New York, New York. Talk about Eastern Standard Time. So Rosemary is on her charts at 9:30, maybe 9:15. She gets in early. She's an early person, gets all settled up. Everything is running, and by 9:30 she's taking her trades, and she is done before 11 o'clock. Okay? She is done every single day. Okay? Monday to Friday. That's it. When the market is open. Now, we have crypto lovers. Like, we have one of our coaches, Jose, Sacramento, California, in the United States. One of the coaches, he's been with us for over 17 years now. This guy trades everything, including crypto, okay? Crypto is 24/7, okay? You can trade the Asian market time, which is 6 p.m. You can trade the London open time, which is 3 a.m., okay? And you can trade the Eastern Standard Time at 9:30 a.m. using these strategies, okay? The strategies that I'm going to show you and I'll be teaching you guys in this short, precise training. I'm going to put a small fee to it. I'm going to create that training for you guys that are going to be showing up on Wednesday. And you can run and grab it before we take it off, okay? It's going to be video-based. You just log in with your password. You're going to watch the videos, and there's going to be some homework for you to do, to practice, to implement exactly what you see on the videos. And by the time you're done, you will be comfortably trading these strategies. And if you need our help, we have a serious mentorship that you can join, okay? For only 100 people, you can join our mentorship right here. It's called Private Options Trading Mentorship. We're going to remove the word options because it's not only options. We put options here because most of our members are looking to retire, okay? So they're looking for a strategy that helps them cash flow. You know, the worst thing that can happen to a retiree is you retire with a fixed nest egg. $1 million saved in your 401k or your IRA or your retirement or your pension fund, and then you start writing checks against that 1 million. It doesn't take long before it shrinks, okay? You just need one serious medical event and it's going to wipe out your savings, okay? So we show them how to safeguard their 1 million and cash flow, make money out of the 1 million using several strategies. And one of the strategies is the options strategy that we talk about. It is the wheel, the flywheel strategy, okay? Very simple. You can implement it with your eyes closed, okay? Eyes closed, boom, make money. 3% per month, 30% per year, okay? So with 300,000 saved up, you can easily make 100K per year using that strategy. Easily. When you buy options, you pay interest. When you sell options, you receive interest. What are you going to do? You're going to receive interest. I've already given you guys the secret. Okay? You can take this and run with it. But if you want us to show you, you're going to join our private options trading mentorship. We're going to remove the word options. It's just going to be private trading mentorship, where we're going to teach you to trade anything under the earth in this sun. Gold, silver, oil, wheat, coal, iron, platinum, indices, Forex, stocks, crypto. If you guys want to know something about crypto, there are many ways you can make money in the crypto market. You can do that 24/7. Very passive, okay? You guys have heard of something called liquidity provision, liquidity pools. You set it up. All you have to do is just make sure the pool is still viable, and you every single day they pay you, okay? When people trade crypto, you get paid for their trades. You don't have to lift a finger. You don't have to trade. You're just providing the liquidity. So all those strategies, we teach those in this trading mentorship. Okay, you're going to go through all this, and you're going to have one-on-ones. You can see this is part of the curriculum. We're going to talk about the psychology of wealth. Very important. You're going to start here just to get you on the right mindset. We're going to talk about cash flow mindset. We're going to talk about selecting your asset base. So do you want to go into Forex, crypto, stocks, options, whatever, advanced option writing strategies, and many, many more, okay? You're going to have sessions, credits assigned to you every month based on what your coach thinks, okay? So you're going to have the credits, and like this student here has 2 credits remaining this month. They can book the session, and one of the coaches is going to jump in and take them through the session that they need. After the training, they're going to assess and see where you need help, okay? So if you just want somebody to check your setups, your trades, everything, they're going to be there for you. So that is the mentorship thing. We talk about mentorship, okay? So that's what most people lack. I wish we had this when some of us started, instead of blowing accounts and learning from different people here and there. Now you're going to have a mentor, somebody who's going to show you exactly where to go. And it doesn't matter what it is that you're trading, okay? All right, so that's something you can go ahead and think about and grab right away at theprofitwellnesshub.com. And make sure you guys join the Smart Wolf Club community, okay? Because there you can join our private masterminds for those of you who need a hand holding. But as I promised, I'm going to treat you guys to an AI lesson now. We've finished the trading. I'm going to just show you one thing. I'm going to create something here using AI, okay? And if you want to learn how to do that for yourself, you can join our trainings. They're right here, guys. Let's go back. Oh, here it is. Let's bring that Profit and Wellness Hub. Okay, guys, I'm going to close this trade because this thing slows my computer down. Okay, so we're going to trade again next week. So we're done with the trading. Done. We did the calculations, right? You guys saw what we made. We made over 595 from $800 account, literally, almost doubling the account in one trade. So that's why I told you in 90 days, this account should be at 10K. Okay, that is our goal. We're gonna ramp it up even more. We're gonna be ramping it up, guys. So when I say something, I mean it. We're gonna do it. Okay, we're gonna ramp it up. We're gonna ramp it up so we can get to the 10K mark quickly. And then my students' belief is going to be restored. This guy had given up trading for the last 3-4 years. He has not traded after the account was overdrawn. That seriously, using an AI bot, algo bot that went crazy, almost blew up a lot of members' accounts. and almost blew his account. But he was lucky for seriously hedging his account. He hedged his account so hard that he was able to remain with 840 in his account. 840. That is what was left. And then he heard about the Smart Wolf Club and us, the coaches, and he said, guys, if you guys can help me, then I really don't want to give up this trading. I've been away for 3 years, 4 years. I thought about quitting completely. I went back to my 9 to 5, my rat race, but the rat race is killing me. I need to find a way of getting out of the rat race. And I just said, why don't you trade? He said, oh, trading, I gave up on trading. This is what happened. I said, what happened? And he told me what happened. I had this community. We got in, we put some money on a broker, and we had an automated trading going on. But the guys kept on tweaking and improving the algo. And then one day, I think one of them went crazy, and the algo wiped out accounts. He did something that was silly. Maybe removed a stop loss or added a 0.01 or added a 1, and the algo went crazy. Gold, they were trading gold, and gold numbers were also going down. That didn't help. There was so much drawdown on gold. These guys lost lots of money. But there was nothing wrong with gold. It's just the algo went crazy. We have traded gold here before. I even showed the student that we could make money trading gold, and we did. We traded gold. We started trading Forex pairs, GBP, USD, and we started trading the NAS100. And at some point, once we grow this account to like a big amount, okay, we're talking about, let's say 10K, and then we push it to, let's say 20K, then maybe we push it to 30K, and then we push it exponentially to, let's say 50K, and then even more exponentially to, let's say 80K, and then let's say to 100K, and then let's say to 200K, and then we push it to, let's say 300K, and then let's say we push it to 500K. Okay, so that's our goal, right? So 90 days is the 10K right here. This is 10K. This is 90 days. So how much time do you think it's gonna take us to get to 20K? It's definitely gonna be less than 90 days, because 90 days, we are doing it 90 days because we are trying to move slowly to try and preserve that small capital. The capital is so small that it doesn't make sense trading. Really, if you want to trade and make a lot of money, you need capital, right? But my student doesn't have access to capital. This guy moved back to rat races. Rat races are not paying him much. He's getting tired. So he only had that 840 that was in account. And the account is severely hedged, guys, okay? So we want to grow the account so that we can get out of the hedge slowly. We can literally just close and get out of the hedge, okay? Close the trades and get out of the hedge. Start stripping the hedge. And we can do that, start stripping the profits. There are techniques I can show you guys later when we start stripping the hedge. We're gonna remove the hedge, that's no problem. Right now the account is hedged. We cannot try to remove it because then we're gonna just blow the account. It's gonna come down to $1,000. Right now the account is worth about $1,000. If we get to about 10K, we can literally remove the hedge, okay? We can remove the hedge, okay? So his money is not lost. That's one thing that I had to convince my student, that your money is not lost. It is just held in a trade that is severely hedged, okay? The trade is hedged, terribly hedged. So it's not lost, it's not growing, it is just hedged. But now we have to grow the account by trading, manual trading. This is what we are doing, manually trading. We are not using the algo anymore, okay? We are manually, we took the algo out of his account, and now we are manually trading. And he's learning. He's being treated to the first sit. While I sit here, he sits right there and watches what I am doing. Whatever I am saying, where I click, he is looking at it, okay? So the idea is to grow this account to 10K, remove the hedge, save his capital, then this is going to be exponential. To 20K, we don't need 90 days. Maybe we need just 30 days. Or let's give ourselves time. Let's say 60 days. Then here, it's going to come to like maybe 45 days. Or maybe 30 days. It will be less. Once we have like 20K, maybe another 30 days will be at 30K. Another 30 days will be at 50K. Another 30 days will be at 80K. Another 30 days will be at 100K. Another 30 days we are at 200K. Another 30 days we are at 300K. Another 30 days we are at 500K. So how many months are these? 1. So this is month. Okay, 90 days, that's 3 months plus 1 month here. 90, so 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 months. So we are in second month of the year. So by the end of this year, we should be looking at about 300K in that account. Okay? That is our goal. Now, is there a guarantee? No guarantees. I cannot guarantee you that you're going to wake up tomorrow. There could be a catastrophe, could be a nuclear war, could be an earthquake, could be a tsunami, could be a disease, like the pandemic took out a lot of people. So could be anything. Could be political, could be, accidental, could be anything. Anything can happen. You can just leave your house and boom, something happens to you. Collapse and dead or gone. So 11 months is not a very long time to grow a nearly zero account. Okay, nearly 840 is nothing. That is pocket change for some of you. One of our coach lives in Tokyo, Tajimoto. His monthly expense is 30K. He has to make at least 30K from his online activities to survive, to just break even where he lives in Tokyo. His expenses, his cars, his lifestyle, his house, his home, he needs about 30K. So 840 is what he spends in a weekend? A day? No, not even a weekend, a day. Okay? For a cup of coffee, some exotic sushi, and some live entertainment, and he is done. 840 is gone. It's nothing. This is literally nothing. Some of you live in countries where you need to make at least $1,000 a day to survive. Okay? So 840 is nothing. That is just you foregoing 1 day of your meal. Because people say, I don't have money to trade. You don't need a lot of money. $1,000 is enough, plenty to get started. Okay? It might take you just a little longer because like now it's going to take us about 90 days to get to 10K. Whereas if we had plenty of money, we could make 10K in maybe a week or 2 days or 3 days. Some people we have students, we have members in our Smart Wolf Club who are trading millions of dollars in their accounts. They're trading stocks with 10 million. Somebody has a portfolio of 10 million. They're trading stocks. We see that in our community. Some of the guys, like the coach that I'm recently following, this guy literally even gives people his money to trade his money. I mean, when you work with him, he gives you $50,000 to trade. His free money, $50,000. You can lose it, and nothing happened. But if you lose it, means he has failed. So he teaches you how to trade his money, and you have to follow his strategy. So basically what I'm trying to say, he has a lot of money. These guys trade massive accounts, massive accounts. They trade hundreds of thousands. We took a trade. We were only risking about 1,000. Somebody's risking 10 times that. Somebody's risking 100 times that. Somebody's risking 1,000 times 1,000. $1 million trade taken. And those are the trades that you see move, these bars. When you see a bar moving like a massive bar like this is not your money. This is not my money. This is some serious hedge fund or institution. Maybe they moved $1 billion, $2 billion right here. They probably moved billions of dollars to make this move. This is NASDAQ, my friend. To make NAS move like that, downward like that. To move this bar, to get this elephant bar right here, this king bar, massive red bar. Somebody with a big account. Not you and me and her. No. Our money is not enough to move the market like that. That is an institutional move. The opening candle, that was an institutional move. The bar is this size. you can see the points from, I can tell you how big this bar was, from 25,261 to 25,188. 25,261. It's over 100 points. To move the NASDAQ over 100 points, that's billions of dollars involved. So it takes a lot, guys. So you gotta understand the market, okay? When you see this candle bar here, it means a lot. There's a big story behind this. Okay, guys, so let's go and create something, and then I'm gonna end this training. Okay, so today I'm in the mood of creating something like really, really serious, okay? And what I'm gonna create is something really, really serious. So we go to Perplexity. I'm gonna bring up Google Gemini. I'm gonna bring up a lot of things, okay? Now we are talking AI now, okay? And you can learn some of those things, okay? Just copy what I'm doing and do it for yourself, okay? So I bring up Google Gemini, gemini.google.com. Go to gemini.google, or you can go to Google Studio and you can access all these tools, but I'm gonna use Gemini. And when I can use Gemini, I can also use what do we call it? Okay. Google Gemini, not Notebook LM, Nano Banana. Okay, Google Nano Banana. Nano Banana makes our images. Excellent images, okay? So like this video that we just traded today. So what do you want us to title this video? Okay, let's call this video, this training session, we're going to call it Med. How much time did we trade, by the way? You guys want to check how long it took for our trade to take profit? Okay, we got in here. That was 10:32, and we were out by here, 10:54. Okay, this candle literally hit by 10:54. So 10:32, 10:54 out. 22 minutes, okay? So in 22 minutes, we made over $500, $595. We saw that, right? It was $595. Agree? Agree. I'm not making this up. Made over $595 in 22 minutes, okay? 22 minutes trading the NASDAQ, okay? So that's a topic, the NAS100. Okay, that may not be a catchy phrase, right? So we're gonna go to Google Gemini and ask Google Gemini. So we go to, we have our charts here already. So we have created little agents here that are working for us. So let's see if we can go back to our history. Okay, see? All right, so there we go. So we come here and tell them, we just have a chat with Google. Actually, we can put it on speaker. And we're gonna put the microphone in use. Okay, you can see the microphone is there. So I'm gonna talk and Gemini is gonna be writing, okay? All right, so you guys see how AI it works. Okay, let's go back. I just want to clean that. It's thinking. You can use thinking, fast answers, or upgrade to Google AI Plus. Okay, I'm going to delete this. And I'm going to tell Gemini to suggest a better headline, a better title for our YouTube video instead of this one here. So this one here is this one here. It's this one here. How can I copy? Is there a copy button? is that? Oh, I think I messed up. Made 595 in 22 minutes, trading the NASDAQ 100 using a simple breakout, using the 15-minute breakout candle, 15-minute candle, which is the opening candle, the 15-minute opening candle breakout, fair gap. I'm gonna put everything, fair gap value sequence, retest strategy. Make sure the title is short enough for YouTube, 100 character limit. Also make sure the topic, the title attracts many subscribers, views, shares, and likes. Okay, so we're gonna push that and see what Gemini gives. Why I'm using Gemini is because YouTube is actually owned by Google at some point, and so Gemini uses the Google search, and therefore they have access to a lot of data, so they do know what people are searching for, and that's why I like Gemini for suggesting topics and titles for YouTube. That's why I tell you guys, you need to take our AI training, because we're going to tell you the reasons why you should be using ChatGPT for. What should you be using the ChatGPT for? What you should be using, if let's say you want to write something, why you should use Claude.ai. If you want to research on something, why you should use Perplexity.ai. And then we tell you which platform to use. If you want to make videos, what platform should you use? Animated videos or motion videos or movies, short movies, VO3, why compared to the others? You know, things like that. So you learn that during our AI training, which is right here for individuals. You can come and grab one of these AI training for individuals. It's $2,997, but it's gonna save your career, my friend. Okay, it will save your career. Now, $2,997 may sound a lot of money for a lot of people, but remember, our coaches are extremely busy. Okay, their time is so valuable, and we realize that before we used to do these things for free. People don't take them seriously. Okay, so when they have a little skin in the game, they take it seriously, and therefore the quality of the training also is very high. Okay, this is literally what you're going to learn, just what some of these coaches are doing. Okay, so now my work is done. Gemini comes back, so it tells you exactly why. So here are 5 viral titles and 100. Okay, I made this the only NAS strategy you need. You can see that. Stop overcomplicating trading. There you go. The 15-minute candle hack, how I made before breakfast. And literally, guys, I've not taken my breakfast. I'm only biting on this apple since I woke up. 1 apple a day keeps the doctor away, my friend. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I bite the apple in the morning when I'm trading. Nothing else. And then after I trade, I can go and have my breakfast. Then I have a reason to have the breakfast, okay? Make the money, then go eat your breakfast. But whatever works for you, okay? That has worked for me for years. Just bite an apple while I take trades. There you go. And my apple has the skin on it. Now, they've given me 5. So I'm going to just tell Gemini to choose one. Choose the best one for me. I don't want to think, guys. I want the AI to think. Choose the best one for me and write a clear, catchy, professional, keyword rich, YouTube keyword rich. I'm going to say YouTube because so that Gemini knows who I'm talking about. It's not Google keyword. YouTube keyword rich, detailed description for this video title that you have picked. Okay, so it's going to pick one out of the 5 and it's going to write the description, and I'm going to use that to upload this video. Okay, and that's what I'm going to do. So you're going to see that on my YouTube channel when you guys watch this video. Those of you who are going to watch the replay, the description that you're being treated to is written by AI. Okay, so they have chosen the winner. So this is what we're going to use today. So this is the winner right here. So we're going to go to YouTube and create our video. So we go to YouTube. I'm going to stop this because this thing slows down everything. I think I did stop it. Okay, there we go. So we're going to go to YouTube. I just stopped that stuff. Let's see if I can change these. Switch accounts. Let's go to that one. I don't know what's going on here. We're going to go to create, upload a video. So that's how we upload these videos. Okay, they want us to select a file. We don't have a file yet because I've not stopped the training. Okay, so it can't work. So I gotta stop the training. That's basically what I'm gonna do, guys. So I am gonna stop the training and I'll upload the video so you guys can watch that another time. But literally the work has been done. Okay, so this is exactly what I wanted to show you guys. But let me show you one thing, that how I'm gonna build a tool that you guys are gonna use for free using AI. Okay, and I'm gonna work on it and refine it and make it even better, and I'm gonna charge you guys for it because I'm gonna spend some time in it, put in some expertise, my experience, my professionalism, and I'm gonna charge you guys a small fee, token, just for my time, because my time is extremely valuable and because of my experience. You know, you have to give something back. And let me tell you, whatever you guys are gonna pay, I'll probably half of it, I'm gonna donate it. Okay, let's make a deal. I'm gonna donate it and help somebody else. Maybe start an account for like this guy here, whose account is only 840. Maybe 50% of what you guys are gonna pay, we're gonna put it on his account so we can have him have, because the goal is we want a $300,000 account. With $300,000 account, we can retire this gentleman. Okay, we're gonna retire this guy. If we have $300,000, we can put that in our flywheel. We can put it in this thing here. Okay, retirement planner, cash flow strategy. We can put it in here, and we can start. Okay, this is another tool that is here for you guys for free. I know some of you guys go to this website and you don't play around with this tool. We can start generating him income. With $300,000, we can generate this guy $100K per year. So all we need is to raise this capital. We call it 300,000. If we can raise 300,000, oh, I don't know what happened to this thing. Man, I think I messed up. Okay, let me bring my whiteboard so I can write. Okay, so with 300,000, okay, so our goal is to raise 300,000 before the end of the year. And we have seen our strategy is to build that Forex account to 300,000 because he doesn't have the money, okay? So we need 300,000. Now, if there's a rich uncle out there, if you are ready to donate 300,000 to this kitty, we will gladly accept it, okay? Just hit me up, okay? 300,000, we're going to generate 100K per year. Pants down, guys. Unbelievable. 100K per year. Cash flow. This is called cash flow. Using very simple strategies. One of the strategies we're going to use is options trading, okay? We're going to use options trading, okay? We're going to mostly be selling options. We're going to be selling options, okay? Guys, you guys are getting a quick rundown of option class here right now. This is one of the secrets. This is one of the advantages you have because you have me in the club, right? In the Smart Wolf Club. I am spilling the secrets of what our coaches are doing in the Smart Wolf Club. And I'm even spilling the secrets of this training right here, the private options trading mentorship. One of the strategies they use to make money is options. They use options. They sell options, okay? You're going to learn how to hedge your option positions. You're going to learn how to sell options, how to buy options, when to use buy option strategies, and when to use sell option strategy. When you buy options, you pay interest. But at some point, it makes you a lot of money. Just by being ready to pay the interest up front, you're going to end up making a lot of money. Selling options. You sell a put, you sell a call to hedge some of your put sales, okay? So all these things, forget about the complicated lingo, the jargon that they use. You know, it's so confusing. I don't like it, but we're gonna make it like bare bone based, like the way I'll talk to my 99-year-old grandmother or my 16-year-old, how I will train my 16-year-old to make money using cash flow, okay? So there we go. So this guy, his goal is to get to 300K. And I showed you our goal is to get there in 11 months, okay? Or sooner. It might be sooner because we're going to ramp up the trading, okay? We're going to ramp up the trading, especially on the 4th month. After we hit the 10K, we're going to ramp up the trading. Trust me. We're going to ramp it so much that this 11 months may come down to 6 months. We have done this in the past. Okay, some of us have been online for a long time. So when I say this, it's because I can see my coaches have done this in the past. I am confident we can do it again. The market has not really changed that much. People might talk about, oh, there is so much inflation, there's so much apathy in the market, the gold is going down, the Bitcoin is going down. But trust me, people are still making money in Bitcoin, trading crypto. People are making money hands over fists, okay? If there's such a word. English is not my first language. It's like my 6th language. I speak other languages that are of no consequences. I speak many languages, but don't worry about them. English is like my 6th language, okay? So sometimes you excuse me. Okay, so anyway, we're going to cut it down. So the goal is to get to 300,000. But as I said, if some of you are out there and you want to donate 300,000 to this kitty, we're going to give that 300,000 to this student. We're going to put it on the account where we're going to start doing the flywheel thing. And we're going to put it live. Okay, every time we have a live, we're going to trade live the money. You guys can see the account growing live, and you can learn from that. So any rich uncle out there, you know, there are many ways to make money. As I told you last week, last trading, there are many ways you can make money. You can work really hard, like we're going to work really hard trading to make 300,000, or you can inherit it from your family. Okay, some of you have rich families, or you can have a rich uncle who just gives you a check of 300,000. There you go. There you go, my son. There you go, my friend. There you go, my nephew. There you go, my buddy. 300,000. Donate it to this student. Okay, let's call him student X. Because of privacy, he doesn't want to reveal. But I know at some point he's going to reveal his face. you're gonna know who student X is, okay? So student X needs to raise 300,000 very soon, because he wants to quit his rat race. He hates his rat race. And he wants to enjoy freedoms. There are 3 freedoms that he's looking for. One is financial, second one is location, and the third one is time. So we call it the FLT freedoms, okay? He's looking for these 3. We have acronyms in the Smart Wolf Club for everything. FLT. When we talk about FLT, is that what you're looking for? You're looking for 3 freedoms. Financial freedom, location freedom, and time freedom. This guy lives in a village and he doesn't want to be there anymore. He believes the world is bigger than his village. He wants to be able to travel. He wants to visit, see the Great Wall of China. He wants to have a safari in Africa. He wants to go to the Caribbean and see and swim with the dolphins, Exuma, swim with the pigs. He wants to swim with pigs. Man, I don't know where this came from, but this guy wants to go and swim with the pigs in Exuma, somewhere in the Caribbean. He wants to go and see the Northern Lights, Norway, up in the Scandinavian. The lights, Northern Lights. This guy wants to visit old ruins. He wants to go and see all these historical places. He wants to visit Venice, guys. There's so much he wants to do. Santorini. He wants to go to Santorini. He wants to visit Bali. He wants to go to Thailand. He wants to go to Australia and see the kangaroos. He can only do that if he quits his rat race. His rat race does not allow him to go or even afford him any of this freedom. There's no financial freedom because they only pay him so much. They only give him limited time off. And he doesn't have the time. So he doesn't have the location freedom. He has to report to this office, this warehouse every single day and work and work and work. Back-breaking jobs. Sweat, blood, sweat. Now, so we decided to take on this student so we can save his dear life. And here we are. So you guys can do something here. Chip in. If you're feeling 300K, just contact me or contact him. You can just say our contacts are in the description, guys. Our contacts are in the description. Okay, so this is serious stuff. Okay, so with this we can start playing the cash flow game. Okay, this is a cash flow game using various techniques, and one of the techniques we're gonna use is the options. Okay, we're gonna be selling options right here on YouTube live. Live. That would be nice if we come here and sell options live. Okay, and you guys can actually copy the trades. You see, that's the thing. You're gonna be treated to your own medicine. Literally, you buy your own medicine, and we treat you using the same medicine. Okay. You make your own medicine and we treat it. So we're going to buy the options right here. We're going to play the wheel right here. And we're going to generate 100K for this student. No doubt. Okay, 100K per year for this student. That will give him about $10,000 per month. Plenty for him to quit his rat race and start enjoying some of the freedoms. Move and travel wherever he wants to go. With 10K, he's going to have his freedom, okay? This guy lived under $1 per day, so 10K is plenty of money. Under $1 per day, that's like $30 a month. That's his income. And now you're changing his lifestyle by giving him 10K per month using online simple strategies that we know and that we're going to teach him so he can do that on his own from wherever he wants, wherever there's an internet. That's how we're going to do it, okay? So this is, by the way, let's go back and create whatever we are creating. All right, so Google Gemini has done its work. It has given us the keywords, given us the tags, it's given us the description, and it has also given us the title for this video. So you're going to be watching this replay under this title, guys, okay? And the playlist is the free pro trading course. That playlist, you need to go and watch it. If you watch it, you're going to be changing your lifestyle, okay? Free free pro trading course. Okay. Now, guys, it's been quite a while now. This is a long session, but I'm gonna end it soon. And now we're gonna bring perplexity. Perplexity is good for research. Okay. So we're gonna research a topic, something that I've just been thinking about, especially for traders. Okay. So I'm gonna tell perplexity, you are a professional trader. Assume, no, I'm just going to tell perplexity, you are a professional trader for markets. You trade Forex, stocks, crypto, indices, gold, silver, and all other assets very well and successfully so. You have used a lot of tools to help you make the best trades in the world and make lots of profits from the markets. You mainly trade you have used a lot of tools to help you make the best decisions while best decisions which result in the best trades. Guys, I told you English is not my first language, so my spellings might be, my English might not be the best here, grammar-wise, but perplexity will understand what I'm talking about. I have realized, yeah, they just need to get the message, what you're talking about. You are a professional trader for money markets. Okay, we can call them money markets. You trade Forex, stocks, crypto, indices, stock options. I don't want to miss anything. I want him to know that he can trade anything, like we do train here. We trade anything under the sun. And other assets, because our strategy can be used to trade anything. The strategy I'm showing you guys that I just showed you earlier, if you put that in crypto, it works. And why I'm saying that is because some of our coaches are trading crypto using the same strategy. Some of our members are top crypto traders. Some of them are top stock option traders. Some of them are futures traders. Top. Okay? So when I tell you that this strategy works, is because I see it being used in the community, left and right. And we have used it for many years. Okay? It is so simple, easy to implement. You don't need a lot of stuff. You don't need too many complicated indicators, bells and whistles, 10-point checklists. No, nothing. No time for that. Okay? Just want to get in the market, take the trades, make your profit, and get out. Lose and get out. Win and get out, but be profitable. Okay, that's the goal. You trade Forex, options, crypto. So you have to you have to train your AI. Okay, so you got to tell the model. So here you can see perplexity, upgrade for best models. Okay, Grok, Kimi, whatever. Okay. All right. You're a professional trader. Upgrade to access the top model. So they're going to try to make you upgrade, which is worthwhile, because if you upgrade, you have access to a lot more. But right now, we're going to use the free one and see what we get, okay? So you're a professional trader for money markets. You trade Forex, stocks, stock options, internet, and others very well and successfully. You have used a lot of tools to help you make the best decisions, which will result in the best trades in the world and make lots of profits from the markets. However, you feel However, when you search the trading tools and look all over the web, you still feel that there is a few tools that are missing. There are a few tools that are missing that could change your trading from being successful to being excellent and extremely, and make you reach beyond your imagination. So now, if you look at the Forex market, which tool do you think you need to make you most successful, and that is missing in the world wide web? So here's my question. So let's see what Perplexity is gonna do. Make sure you research this topic very exhaustively, okay, and well. Only give me pro like results. All right, so after typing all that, I just put, and you can see he's already telling me the missing tool in Forex isn't another indicator or robot. It is a true multi-layer context engine. One tool that fuses price, macro, order flow, liquidity, and trader psychology into one adaptive, real-time decision layer, not just charts and signals. Below is what that would look like if we built it from scratch as pro traders. Okay? Wow, guys, I'm reading this thing and I can't believe what this animal, I'm not calling it animal, Perplexity has come back with. Okay. So he says, if you want, next step, I can help you blueprint this as a SaaS product or translate into a practical manual version using the tools you already have. Trading View, MT5, news feeds, journaling, so you can start getting 70 to 80% of the benefit right away. Okay? So I'm gonna do it both ways. Follow up, recommend top strategies for trading using trading with Forex trading. What are the best risk management methods for crypto volatility? Compare Go Moon AI versus Forex Factory Calendar. How to backtest strategies of AX Reply. Pros and cons of automated EAs versus manual trading. So, guys, you can see what we got. We already now have a brain. So our tool that we're going to create, we're going to call it, here is a name. It has already given us a name. So this is the name we're going to use. It's a multi-layered context engine, okay? It's going to be a SaaS, software as a service. So this is something we're going to create, and all the traders in the world are going to be making use of this tool because it will be a one-stop shop, one-stop tool where you go, take your trades, get all the feeds, everything that you need under one room. Okay, so I'm going to be working on this. And what did we do? We just prompted. The core missing tool is a personal market brain for FX. So it's called Market Brain for Forex. Okay, that's all that is missing. That's the tool that is missing. Personal AI-driven market brain. From very good to obscenely good in Forex is a personal AI-driven market brain that classifies regimes in real time, fuses macro, liquidity, sentiment, and your own stats, acts as a smart veto and risk governor across all your platforms. Nothing on the web yet delivers that as one integrated Forex focus system, and that is the gap a pro like you would feel so sharply. Okay? If you want the next step, I can help you blueprint this as a SaaS product. Okay? Number 2, translate it into a practical manual version using the tools you already have. So we have TradingView, MetaTrader 5. We're using that when we trade my student account. You saw we are using the MetaTrader 5. Newsfeed, we have not been looking at the fundamentals because I didn't want to put any noises at the moment. My student is still recovering from PTSD, having almost lost his account. So we are taking it slowly. At some point, yes, we're going to be looking at the news. So we are not surprised when we see candles like we saw today, okay? So when we see a candle like boom, when you see an event like, let's see, sometimes you see those events, massive drawdowns, could be some news that took effect. So you guys saw we actually, if we took this trade, we would have made 2 trades today, boom. All right, anyway, so there you got it. So we prompted Perplexity, and Perplexity is giving us, I'm going to refine this, I'm going to look at this, and the way we can create this. So once we can be able to build this, we're going to put it into practice. And we're going to try to marry this with a strategy that trades a simple strategy. Okay. So we have TradingView. So we're going to need some APIs, access to MetaTrader 5, which is not hard to get. TradingView, which I'm sure is not hard to get. So we can just get the data that we need, the data feeds that we need, and we can then take it from there. So I'll see you guys next time. I don't want this to be forever. So we're going to end the training, and I'm going to upload this video for replay so you guys can watch it, okay? So let's see if we can stop this. I hope I've been recording. Yep,